Let's refresh the page, and no, it's still not. It's still not here.
Okay.
It's here for me.
It's live for me now.
Not for me.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Donut Like, Donut Read. My name is Clemens, and today we have a different volleyball spy crew. With me is Adam,
At your service.
Joaquin,
What's up?
John,
Greetings, normies.
and Julius.
I didn't like it.
Mm-hmm.
None of y'all are here.
Yeah, they can watch the VOD anyway.
Yeah. And
Y'all will regret it. Oh well.
last time the police tried to arrest Beanie, but Beanie wiggled his way out and managed to convince the police with the help of Mr. Scruggs that Beanie is the only one who can solve this crime of the drugged volleyball team.
We also had a very thoughtful discussion on ACAB, aka all cops are bad.
Yeah, to be fair, like he might be the only one. The police clearly can't.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Is it that they can, or is it just that they don't give a shit?
Our first suspect is literally the guy that's investigating it. So
What's up, CKD?
Hey, there you are. Come on in.
Yeah, and just a warning, my internet has been kicking the bucket a lot today, so if the stream unexpectedly ends, go to on twitter.com and write a tweet, fuck you at Deutsche Telekom.
Yeah, same for me. In fact, I think this might be connected. I think me and Clemens might both have the same problem.
Yeah, it was really suspicious how Julius was like, my internet is out again, and I received the message when my internet was out. And
I mean, like, it was unusual. Hey, I think my internet's out. Click.
Yeah, also, I will have to be leaving early. Right around, like, after chapter 16.
yeah, so
Okay, gotcha.
Let's-
Good luck
let's-
on your endeavors.
yeah, let's go on our way so Joaquin can do all the Mrs. Dump work necessary.
Of course.
The-
Gotta go.
Chapter 15, The Rally. Sunny Hills High was desperate. Our girls had played all the preliminary games before the real start of the volleyball season. We'd lost every one. The cheerleaders thought that a big rally would inspire the girls to win all their games and take us into the state championships.
If we had more rallies, maybe we would have won one.
Yeah, if you guys, if you
You just need that
guys,
school spirit.
yeah, if you guys made a big rally, we could be YouTube partners by now, but you didn't inspire us.
Where's
Yeah.
the... Come on, man. You gotta push us in the algorithm. Get 15 bots to watch us out on the hour.
Real talk, though. Did anyone ever go to a high school where they had a pep rally for volleyball? That was always like a football exclusive thing where I'm from.
Yep.
I don't know. For my pep rallies, it was just pep rallies for, like, just to have one. It wasn't, like, for anything just specific.
Yeah, same. It
Just
was
to be excited about school.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
Or the-
yeah.
I mean, like-
For the final exams.
I mean, like, when I went, I was kind of like, well, at least I'm not stuck in class.
I disagree. I hated those things. Like, it was
Yeah.
always loud and junk, and they were playing games and with people that
Yeah.
I did not
Unless-
interact with.
Yeah, unless you have, like, no friends and you have to sit by yourself in, like with a bunch of people.
No, I had friends. It's just that, like, I hated being in a claustrophobic, loud environment.
Yeah,
Like bleachers.
but I'm just saying it would suck if, like, you didn't have that many friends, though, like, back then.
Gotcha. Yeah. Sorry about that.
Oh, no, that wasn't my case. I was just saying.
Ah. Gotcha. Right. Anyways.
The day of the rally, kids walking through the halls to class would spell out Sunny Hills and chant, "Let's go."
SUNNY.
HILLS.
Let's go, girls!
even with no cheerleader inside. Yeah, that's Dick Bohrer just imagining how all the kids are crazy about school sports.
Yeah, way to go, babe.
Oh no.
Classes
God damn it.
began with yells and cheers. You could feel the static. The tri-county newspapers picked it up. We were big news in local
These fuckers didn't win one game.
Picked up what? A pep rally? Volleyball?
I guess it was such an amazing pep rally, I guess.
Totally realistic.
Or
Bohrer, totally realistic.
maybe this is just a case of local newspaper has nothing to write about.
Yeah.
This was just the next best thing.
What about
Nothing
reports
else is
about
going
like
on.
a local schoolboy who was giving out sugar to the sports team? That sounds like a pretty big article.
I mean,
That's old news.
the STC had this theory that one of the news agents is just following around Beanie and picking up whatever Beanie is getting into.
Yeah, that 24-hour news cycle really buried that story.
Hey, it's just in. Beanie just went to the refrigerator.
Grant tried to keep the silent treatment going, but it was impossible. I knew he was the one at the bottom of it. Well, actually, Coach Stumpf was at the bottom of it. She hated Christians and anything to do with religion.
Wait,
What?
no. We're backing up. Back up. Let's dissect this one for a quick second. First of fucking all, this only became about Christians and stuff now. You yourself being theorized that she did not know how to teach the sport, and that's why she was saying all this like Zeus and a goddess crap. Am I wrong?
And did she ever specifically say she didn't like Christians?
No, she's
No.
just New Age.
Well, basically the
Okay.
same thing.
Like, it's like if in God's Not Dead 1, he just said, the atheist professor says, I'm indifferent about God, instead of I hate God.
Well, that movie is a trip.
Yeah, but I think Beanie's mindset is if you're not with me, you're my enemy.
Yeah, probably.
It's the Christian
You know,
way.
given that, Luna was right. Beanie grew up in a very hostile town, so that might have been true. That might
Yeah,
have been a
that's-
true belief to have.
It's like a transitive property here. Like, it might be the case, just, there's so many leaps of logic in this town, like...
Yeah, and coming back to if you're not with me, you're my enemy, Beanie's master is Palpatine, aka Mr. Squawk, so...
I think
Yeah.
you'll find a volleyball team is fully operational.
I think everyone is his enemy, honestly.
Especially himself.
Every single person is his enemy.
And I knew she'd never forgiven me for my Mickey Mouse thing. She was the one who was keeping Grunt on my tail. Anyway,
Again, leap in logic, but you know.
we were all sky high, snorting that sugar. Everybody turned out for the rally.
On that sugar.
Our student body president called the girls up one by one and told a little bit about each. Then we'd shout her name, whatever it was, and say, Becky, Becky, get the gold. Ruby, Ruby, get the gold.
That doesn't seem... Seems odd to me.
We sang our school songs and screamed all the yells we knew.
Someone said the gamer word.
Yeah.
No.
We should have our own DLDR live stream pep rally. John, get the gold.
Joaquin, get the gold.
Yeah, way to go, babes.
Yeah, get
Thank
into
you.
the gold playlist.
When Mr. Squawks told the student body and the team how proud we all were of them. He told how they hadn't won a game all last season, but that now we were hoping Coach Stumpf could bring them through a perfect season and take us right into the state finals.
Soon the son of Beanball shall fall.
We knew, and we knew that he knew, it was all a dream. But this was high school. High school's the place for dreams.
What?
This
Okay.
is just fantasy.
When he introduced Coach Stump, the kids all cheered. I didn't.
I didn't cheer
Ooh.
because I didn't like it.
She walked
Didn't
up.
like it.
She walked up to the podium and folded her hands in front of her. She leaned forward and spoke into the microphone in that deep golden voice of hers.
God. When I came to Sunny Hills High, I knew at once that students here wanted to live up to all of their human potential. They want to be the best.
Like no
The
one
best.
ever was.
The best.
Everybody cheered.
Around.
I did too. I want us to be the best.
We're all so invested in high school sports, guys.
They want to achieve high goals.
More cheers. I wasn't cheering for her. I was cheering for Sunny Hills.
They want to find power to control the world.
More cheers.
They want the gold.
Control the world, yeah.
They want the power to control the world, oh.
Yeah,
I mean, as the song goes, everybody wants to rule the world, so she's not wrong.
Oh yeah, you're right.
yeah, and now Dick Bohrer doing a classic fan fiction mistake. We all cheered for 5 minutes for that line.
Oh, this is a creepypasta now.
We unplugged
Yeah.
this. We unplugged the mic, but the cheering was still going on.
And then Miss Stump's eyes went all bloodshot, hyper realistic.
Oh no.
Finally, the school band started playing our fight song and we cheered and sang and cheered some more. When we calmed down, Miss Stump said,
We are walking through the doorway to power. Let's prove that together right now. Let's try a little exercise that will show our volleyball team we're behind them. Let's help them, you and I, right now to bring home the gold.
Does nobody see this? Does nobody see this behavior is odd?
I mean, if someone said that at a pep rally that I was at, I'd probably be like, okay, whatever.
She hasn't done anything too suspicious yet, like at this rally at least. We'll see what
I mean,
she
she
does.
did
though.
say walking through the doorway to power. That sounds kind of odd, but
everyone cheered again. We were ready for anything.
No, you guys lost all your games. You ain't ready for shit. I want you all to hold your arms at your sides and to shake them. You need to relax for this for this exercise, and this is a way to do that.
You just wanted the T-pose for dominance. Oh shit! Why didn't you say that in the first place?
We all shook our arms.
Are you guys shaking your arms right now? I am. Getting ready for this.
What crazy
Kind of.
octopus.
yeah,
yeah.
I'm feeling
Crazy octopus.
really relaxed right now.
Alright, now you may feel silly doing this, but do it anyway. As if you were in gym class, let your head drop down and then roll it around on your shoulders. This will help you relax even more.
You ever shake your arms like that in gym class as one of the exercises, just like flapping like a bird?
No,
No,
I
not
don't
really.
think so.
Yeah, I'm like a bird. I want to fly away.
We all rolled our heads around. We started to laugh. It looked so
Heads
funny.
will roll.
Dance till you're dead.
Okay. Now, close your eyes.
We closed our eyes.
We're going to use the power of all our minds working together to bring victory to our girls. Let's think of the first game this coming Wednesday. Picture in your minds the numbers on the scoreboard. Who wins the first match?
Grunt in there saying, "I see 69."
No.
Oh god.
Thankfully, volleyball score can't go that high. So, yeah.
We all shouted.
I mean, then again, they don't know shit about volleyball, so.
That is true.
We do.
We do.
Do.
We do!
We do.
They did that without prompting, too. They didn't know what to say.
Never mind. Go on.
And who wins the second match?
Her voice was rising in excitement.
We don't. We don't. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought this was like a Bugs Bunny thing where it's like duck season, rabbit season kind of deal. I mean, trick you gonna. If this was all played to be like Bugs Bunny, that would be perfect.
We do.
Like we're standing in the crowd.
Yeah.
And who takes the game?
We do.
We do.
Go.
Woo!
We do.
Everybody cheered on that one. I looked at Becky. She didn't have her eyes closed. She looked angry.
So what you're telling me is she didn't like it.
Miss Stumpf went quickly through the rest of the season and went into the playoffs.
What? They did. That's like how
She's-
many games is that?
She's just doing this for like an hour straight, saying, "And who's gonna get their dry cleaning? We do. We do."
Who's
This would
going
get
to
old
win?
fast.
Yeah.
Oh, switch it up. We are.
We are.
We are on the cruise.
We are.
I got
Alright.
that, John.
And who's going to win the gold?
She shouted at the end.
We
are.
We
are.
on the
We are.
cruise.
Yeah.
Virtual reality.
The band picked up our fight song and then our alma mater. And when it was over, kids walked around cheering and screaming.
I'm not afraid.
Are you sure they didn't put sugar in the water supply? Because otherwise, why else would they be doing that?
On the platform, Mr. Scruggs was shaking Miss Stumpf's hand and grinning from ear to ear. Becky was walking off the stage where all the volleyball girls had been standing. She was shaking her head. No, she didn't like it.
Oh!
Ooh.
Oh, he said it. He said the line.
She's Bean's like, I didn't know it at the time, but she would be the my one true love because she didn't like the things I didn't like.
You know, earlier in the day today, I had this really stupid thought. It was like, if Bean made a pop song, the text would be, I kissed a girl, I didn't like it.
I could feel her breath on me. It was weird.
I mean, Bean said, "I hate girls" in the first chapter, so he wouldn't like it.
Yeah.
He only would kiss a woman if his public demanded it. That's from the other book, Night Watcher.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not
I
one.
don't even know your name.
Not one bit. And I knew she knew why. Hoppla. Okay.
Here we go. Who's Becky again?
Who took Becky for this
I think that was
chapter?
you, Joaquin.
Oh yeah. Did you close your eyes for her, Bean?
Becky asked me on the phone that night. Sure, I said. Why not? I want to win,
That whole thing was new age.
she said.
She was simply using one of her new age techniques to pull the wool over everybody's eyes.
So does that mean Dick Bohrer believes that new age people actually can like change people's minds or something? Like they actually have powers? Wouldn't that be admitting that new age works?
He believes in witchcraft, so probably.
Wait, unironically, does he believe in witchcraft?
But in
Oh yeah, Night Watcher.
what Night Watcher, it was all about witches who were actually doing shit. So I think he believes in that. I don't think he just made it up because he wanted a villain. I think this is probably stuff he actually believes in and that he thinks is evil.
Wait a minute, hang on. So like, in Dick Bohr's mind, if someone can actually do like magic and stuff, that's fine. But that's not fine because God's not doing it. But God's not really doing anything. Frankly, he's just sending Beanpole into their path.
God works in mysterious ways, so they say.
If I gotta traumatize a kid to stop all these damn witchcrafts, then I will do it.
How's that?
It's called visualizing. I've been reading up on it. First you relax, then you focus your mind on something you want. You picture yourself winning and getting what you set your mind on.
So what's wrong with that?
It's
Good
a
question,
cult.
Beanie. That there's nothing wrong with that in itself.
Let's just. We'll talk about it in a bit. But let's finish the next line first.
It's a cult. It's all wrapped up in you, your mind, yourself, your power to change the world.
Okay, it's like, you know, like how in some movies where it's like the villain actually has a decent point, you know, like, but then like the writers are too scared to actually like challenge the main character's beliefs. So it's like, oh, the solution is I gotta do a hate crime or a word crime or something like that. That's what Dick Bohr's pulling right now, because like on its surface, the device visualizing it's fine. But in Dick Bohr's mind, it's got to be like, this is new. I hate new. It's culty. It's evil. It's your mind. Yeah. It's being messed up, man.
If you CKD says, isn't this how people read books? Like you visualize a scene being described to you. Well, you're not supposed to do that here. You have to wait for the Volleyball Spy movie to come out to visualize it for you.
Yeah.
So what you're telling me is that like. Is that if Dick Bohr were to watch the Imagination episode, he would just call Nickelodeon saying like, "This is new age garbage. Get it off the airwaves."
I didn't like it.
I don't like this. Why is the yellow man not leaving the octopus alone?
Well, I want to change the world. I want to win.
Wait, so what's going on with Bean right now?
Yeah.
Is he just playing dumb or something?
I don't think. I genuinely don't think so. I think.
I think her. Yeah, no, that's what I was referring to. Apparently, she's so powerful with her speeches that she made him fall for her ideas somehow.
Yeah, it's like he needed, in Dick Bohr in this moment needed someone to be like, but the thing, it's good. No, it doesn't. It's not good. It's just he didn't think to not put Bean in that situation. You know, the one that doesn't like things.
But don't you see, Bean? This is just one of their techniques for getting what you want your way.
So?
Aren't you a Christian?
Yeah.
Well, Christians want the Lord's will. He wants what he wants his way.
Oh, yeah.
It's Satan's lie all over again.
How?
Satan told Eve she would be like God if she ate the fruit. God didn't tell her to do that. She was trying to get that. She was trying to get what she wanted her way.
Let's keep it going. We'll dissect it afterwards.
Yeah.
I just like how Bean's just giving like just one word answers.
Yeah.
It's just
Bean,
it's like
didn't you see that? Don't you know about this? Yeah. So, like, jeez. We can't do anything to be like God. The only way we can be like God is to be born again into His family.
But aren't we his children already? I'm sorry, I'll stop.
So, how is that different from New Age?
New Age says you can become like God your way. God says we must come His way by trusting the Lord Jesus to be our Savior.
Sure.
New Age has channeling too. Where you invite a spirit, a demon, into your heart. She was doing this to us when you called out Mickey Mouse, remember?
Uh,
Oh my God, this. Can you not be more transparent? If Twitter were around, he wouldn't be writing a book. He would just be saying this.
It was awful. Why didn't you tell Mr. Scruggs?
I talked to him when she first started coaching us. You said you talked to him too. He doesn't see anything religious in her mythology, but it's there.
The kids at the rally think think this will help us win. I
What
said.
the fuck is going on with Bean?
It's like,
What?
it's like
Why is he so
It's like-
brain dead right now?
my
Because
headcanon.
he needs to have the message explained to him.
Yeah,
My
Dick
my
Bohrer
head-
is Dick Bohrer likes to put Bean into exposition mode, where Bean just passively gets exposition dumped on him.
My headcanon is this. This is not actually the story right now. This is Dick Bohrer like getting like 2 sock puppets for the scene, and just blatantly saying his own thoughts.
yeah.
Bean's that
CKD says,
Bean is that person in every 9/11 story that goes 9/11. What's that?
CKD says a woman Christian splaining to Bean surprisingly progressive for Dick Bohrer.
Yeah,
Very
but don't
true.
worry. He had that weird tangent about Eve wanting to be like God. I think that I think that counteracts that.
You win some, you lose some.
Yeah.
But you and I know it won't. I'm going to leave the team if we can't think of a way to get rid of Miss Stump and Grunt. You know what? You should. Leave this fucking dumpster fire.
Yes.
Steal a car, get your stuff, drive, and don't look back at the life you're leaving behind, girly.
Because Bean is being a dumbass right now, and the police won't do anything. And it seems like for right now, Miss Stump and Grunt aren't going anywhere. So, yeah, you might as well just leave the team. Like,
this
there's no
point-
reason to stay.
Yeah, at this point, Luda's theory that like Mr. Scruggs is actually just like setting up his own like little dominoes to fall in certain ways is accurate.
Yeah, like also our team sucks. Like we don't win any games. It's like, and we're not gonna get better anyway. So it's kind of like, why am I here?
Yeah.
If he just told all the girls, hey, just all leave right now, that would force someone's hand. That's how sometimes change is made. People make a big stink out of it, and they're not doing that. There are so many other ways out of it instead of just leaving it to some kid.
Leave the team, but you can't.
I don't want to help the New Age win the championship and get all the credit. The Bible says we're not to having anything to do with wickedness like that.
So you do think they would win the championship? So again, Dick Bohrer, you're saying that New Age works actually.
I can imagine like a closeted like spiritualist is like reading this book and is like, yeah. Could you explain this further? Taking notes.
But there's no way you guys are going to win the championship. Miss Stumpf doesn't know one thing about volleyball. Why they ever hired her is more than I can figure out. Yeah, she visualized that she was gonna get hired as volleyball teacher, and when it happened, checkmate, Christians.
Wait, this was Bean that said this line, but there's no way you're going to win the championship. Wait, but dude, didn't you just... Oh my god. Like
think
literally
it's-
5 seconds ago, he was like, "Oh, I think this new age might help us win."
God damn. Big boy can keep his character straight.
Am I going crazy?
We all are.
Did- No, but he was like I don't know
It's like
how to
the
explain
roles
it.
are reversed and then reversed again. Essentially. Nothing's
What
like
the fuck is going on?
Yeah, Becky said she doesn't want to help the team win, and then Beanie says, yeah, but you guys were not gonna win anyway. Yeah.
ouch.
Even though, like, just like 30 seconds ago, he was all like, let me, let's see if I can find the line again. He's like, did you close your eyes for her, Bean? He's like, yeah, sure. Why not? Because I want to win.
Wait a minute, wasn't he watching it? No, Beanpole was watching that. He didn't close his eyes, right?
I think it was implied that he went along with it.
Hang on, let me look back at that
He
myself.
said he wasn't doing it for her, he was doing it for the school. He wanted Sunny Hills High to win.
Oh, yeah.
It never said he wasn't chanting along.
Becky sighed.
No. It says explicitly, like, he looked at Becky and she didn't have her eyes closed. She looked angry.
He might have
So he
opened them
looked
for a
at this.
second.
He didn't.
You probably stopped like halfway through. I don't know. This is confusing, to be honest. What the fuck is this chapter?
It's a chapter where Dick Bohrer. We find out Dick Bohrer is a mind bender. Bends people's minds to his whim.
Yeah, I guess he was the last mind bender. Okay, shit. What line are we at?
Oh, Bean, I thought I
Oh,
was.
oh, yeah. Oh, Bean! I thought I was the only one who thought that. I tried to tell you she didn't want anyone to know her secret. Remember that day when you first came to help us?
The other girls don't see it, not even Ruby.
Well, they're just now talking about it since your column came out.
What?
Wait, did he put out another column or?
I don't like he did. He gave an apology column, but beyond that, I don't remember what else he wrote.
Okay. No one sat down and analyzed us like that before, but now we don't know what to do. You've got to get rid of her.
I
Me?
read it loud and clear.
I can't get rid of Miss Stumpf. How can a freshman get rid of a teacher?
Good
Well,
question.
Well, you see, you get two giant pieces of wood. You tie them in a cross. I think you know what to do from here.
He's like, I can't get rid of Miss Stuff because I'm a freshman, but also for some reason I've been sent by the principal to investigate this, even though I'm a freshman in high school. I have no qualifications for any of this shit.
Like, this part of the book should have been earlier, right?
Yeah, probably.
Basically,
Some version of it.
it feels like, I mean, the main problem is that we kind of knew what was going on from the beginning. Like, the moment he came in, we knew what Miss Stumpf was about, so this is a kind of redundant. This is like saying, like, this is giving us all this exposition only to say, yeah, she's New Age and New Age bad. Like, we didn't know that already.
Yeah. All right, moving
Like,
on.
everything up to this point feels like a tangent.
Well, you've got till tomorrow, Bean. I don't like the pressure. I can't take it anymore.
That's why I'm
I'm
putting,
putting all the pressure on you right now.
But you can't leave a team.
You can't
I've given it a-
leave.
Yeah.
No.
I've given it a lot of thought, Bean. And I'm not the only one that's thinking like this.
I'm the gift of foresight. Everyone's organizing a walk off. The problem is about to solve itself.
Ruby?
At least half the team. Good. You half the team should quit.
Do it. Do it in front of everyone. Then
Yeah.
then the principal can't ignore it.
Yeah. Yeah, if half the team quits, I think the principal will do something. You have the power, Becky.
The power
Yeah,
is yours.
I think that's a more realistic way to make change happen than to put it all on the shoulders of this freshman.
Yeah. You know, like there's a theory that you guys mentioned that Principal Scruggs kind of like just all orchestrating this.
Yep.
If half of them, if that theory were true, if they all leave the team, then that kind of throws Principal Scruggs like a curveball.
Oh no! No! It's gonna be like,
Maybe.
wait, what are they doing?
Maybe.
What are they doing? Oh my God, they're leaving! He's gonna laugh about it, and then someone's gonna overhear him, and he's gonna have to have some explaining to do.
I don't know.
But tomorrow, I can't work that fast.
You don't have to. You know, they can just quit the team, and that's it.
Yeah, why do you,
What is Bean supposed to do?
why are you even that invested if they're leaving now?
Okay.
Like if
You
that
can-
makes the Scruggs leave, then they can come back, right?
I mean, yeah, they can totally do that.
You know what you could do? Just tell the principal, hey, our coach sucks. We want a new coach. And get rid of Grunt if half the team says that. I don't know if it's going to happen, but like, I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's
You got a chance, basically.
It's that Becky talked about the New Age stuff, and Mr. Scruggs went like, "That's not religious." But like, did she say anything about the guy who's stalking them in the changing room with a camera?
Yeah, how come they never talk about that?
Like, there are so many things wrong you could point out. Like, Bean, if you weren't so thick-headed, or something. Or if Dick Bohrer weren't so thick-headed, now that I think about it.
All right. You're coming to our team meeting after school, aren't you? We're going to tell her then.
Tomorrow?
We're afraid she and Grunt are going to pull some new tricks out of their hat. We'd all feel better if you were there.
You should.
Oh my
You-
God.
You're
He's an ally now.
Yeah. You are sure the girls want me to come?
They told me to ask you. That's why I called tonight.
Oh, Grunt's gonna be heartbroken.
Okay, I said slowly. But pray for me. I've just got until tomorrow.
I will, J. Edgar. You know I will. Oh my god.
I'm putting this in my cringe compilation, calling Bean. Bean is a stupid nickname, but calling William Spencer J. Edgar, that's cringe.
Super.
Do you think that Dick Bohrer knew that the real J. Edgar was a crossdresser, like in his spare time?
Oh my God. Is he?
Yeah, there was he definitely wasn't he definitely had some issue. Not that that's an issue, but he had some issues that he wasn't very open about before. I'm not gonna go into detail. I don't have a lot of information about J. Edgar Hoover at my beck and call right now, but
Gotcha.
I just wondered that because when you make your character like quote unquote based off of J. Edgar Hoover, it makes you wonder.
We hung up. J. Edgar? Lord, it's you. It's not J. Edgar. J. Edgar's nothing. It has to be you at work here. I want what you want, your way. And you know this about getting rid of Miss Stump and Grunt? Lord, I can't do it. You can do it. And you get the credit. But Lord, could you do it by tomorrow?
Could you please do it
Could you
for
do my
me?
homework for me?
Yeah.
Doing our chores, hugging a tree.
Lord, this homework needs to be done by tomorrow, but I'm nothing and I want you to do with it what you want to do with it.
What I want, more than anything, is a talking dog best friend.
Okay, chapter 16. Let's see what the Lord has in store for Beanie. The team meeting. I got there late. I had a good reason for not being on time. I'd gone by Mr. Scruggs' office. I wanted him to come with me, but his secretary said he was busy and I would have to wait. Well, I waited and I waited and I waited. How a person can find so much to do after school's over is more than I can figure out.
It's almost as if people have jobs and junk.
Finally, I got in and talked to him about all the things I was thinking about. About Mrs. Stump's not coaching the girls and about her new age religion. He'd gotten the report from the police about the girls. Mrs. Dyke was right about the stimulant. Something had been put in the lemonade.
Well, now they know.
Yeah.
Why the police didn't arrest her for like literally allowing a child to be put in harm's way, saying it's beyond me.
You've got to come with me, Mr. Scruggs. The girls are going to quit the team today. They are mad. They are scared at everything that's been happening. We need you.
Oh, I gotta do my job. You think it's that bad?
Yeah, but I don't think you should sit with the team. She won't show her real colors if she sees you there. Slip in behind the bleachers and listen. In fact, you might wait till I've gone in first and gotten their attention by coming in. Then they won't see you open the door.
Oh, you want
Everyone
me to
notices
sneak
when
in.
I walk in.
You want me to sneak in? Ooh, what? You leap with that next time. This is going to be fun.
At least they have a plan now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I walked into the gym first. Kimberly was sitting on the far end of the bleachers. She was covering the meeting for the school paper. No one else noticed me, so part one of their plan failed. The girls were sitting in a circle around Ruby, who was lying on the floor with her eyes closed and her hands crossed on her chest. Each girl had one hand under Ruby's back. Miss Stump was crouched behind them. She was saying,
I want you to concentrate on how light she is. Close your eyes and say to yourself, she's light as a feather. She's light as a feather. And Ruby, you say over and over to yourself, I'm light as a feather. I'm light as a feather.
Okay, okay, this clearly is... Dick Bohrer is writing in the call stage shit now. Like, now he's got to reinforce it. At first, we talked about Zeus, but now he's got to actually have a pseudo-religious service going on.
Yeah. I was even thinking, I really don't think, like, going back to the last chapter, actually, is visualization, like, a new age thing? Because I know that's a thing that a lot of people do practice for.
It's a thing people use now for, like, to help out in, like, certain, like, mild scenarios, you know, give them confidence and junk, but here... it was associated with New Age, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess there's also people who think you can literally will stuff into existence, and that could be called kind of New Age.
Okay.
Miss Stump paused, waiting for the girls to finish concentrating.
Now I'll leave you. Lift her up. Lift.
Her voice was slow and warm.
Lift, damn you!
The girls lifted Ruby off the floor. Ruby, the one Grunt called a horse, she was a good-sized girl. She came right up off the floor as if she really had been a feather. And then I guess the girls realized what they were doing and Ruby came crashing down to the floor.
Again, Dick Bohrer showing me that New Age apparently works.
Witchcraft. We already know he believes in witchcraft, so...
Yeah. Oh, that hurt. You guys were gonna let me down easy.
But they were all talking.
So they said it in unison then?
No. Also, again,
I don't
another
know.
word changed in the book. She said, I thought you guys were going to let me down easy in the book.
That also makes more sense. I was gonna say, why is this not a...
I am so
Like,
glad that I
it doesn't
spent
make
$5 on
sense
this thing.
how this is written here. Then why is it changed?
I don't know. I
Oh
don't know.
wait, which version was written first?
The physical copy, I think.
Wait, then did he change it
Yeah,
to a worse thing? But why?
he must have
Why would you
had
do
to.
that? But why would you do that? Why would you make it worse?
Not everything deserves a director's cut, unfortunately.
Yeah. See, I told you.
Miss Stumpf said.
Mind control does work.
I'm sorry,
you
hang
have
on. No, you're literally saying mind control. You once I
Wait,
once
this
people
isn't
say
even mind control. How's
I
this
know.
even?
I know, but if you're using the phrase mind control, that should be a, like, where everyone says, "Okay, I'm out. I'm out."
But also, was this even an example of mind control? I thought
No,
this
it
was
wasn't.
a case of willing something into existence. Like, how's that mind control?
Okay, John.
He doesn't even know how words
Let's
work.
do a little experiment. John, I want you to pick up the book.
Okay,
Is it light or is it heavy?
I mean, it's light, you know.
So
it's a
mind
normal book.
control does work. Checkmate.
Oh, you new age people, checkmate.
Mind control works. I told you to do something and you did it. That must mean I've practiced mind control.
Julius, I want you to say a word. Oh, never mind. I guess it doesn't work.
Darn.
I guess only certain type of people can do it.
You gotta
Yeah.
be one with Zeus, I guess.
See,
this was-
I told you.
Miss Stumpf said.
Mind control does work. You have power in your minds to control your future. By thinking positively and by concentrating on our games, you can win them all.
Now
Why haven't we won any?
she crouched on the other leg.
You remember when Tina and Lizzie got nauseated during our game with Grant? The school nurse and Mr. Scruggs wanted to call in the rescue squad. But I told them that the girls just needed to have time to collect their thoughts, and you remember what happened. Tina realized that something she had drunk.
Why am I bringing up my crimes now?
Yeah.
That doesn't even have to do with anything.
They literally had to wrestle the girls away from you.
Miss Stumpf paused and looked right at me. Where was that look again that could turn a guy to stone?
What's Bean doing here? He doesn't belong here. Get out!
She stood up.
I want you out now.
It's
Was
like in
he
the
like
end.
with
it's
him
like in
the whole time?
Yes, I guess so. He
She
was
just
just
has, like,
standing
zero
there.
Is
perception
Mr. Scruggs
skills.
already hiding behind the bleachers at this point?
She rolled a nat 1 perception.
Yeah, if according to the plan, Mr. Scruggs should be hiding behind the bleachers right now.
Yeah, he's got all the attention on him now. Oh, please, Coach. We asked him to come.
Becky said.
He's been such a help to us. Please let him stay.
Yeah, he wasn't being a general creep.
Yeah.
All the other girls said.
Yay, Bean!
Yay,
Bean.
Yay,
They begin to
Bean!
clap and cheer, yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
they began to
as
clap
usual.
and cheer.
This is so weird. Yay, Bean.
Miss Stumpf glared harder to show them she really didn't like it. But I guess she
Didn't like
figured
it.
she could ignore
Didn't
me,
like it.
and she went on talking about Tina.
Something Tina drank was making her sick. Her mind told her that she could walk into the locker room and lie down. Zeus and the god. What?
Her mind told her she can walk.
I mean, whatever. Zeus and the gods had given her the strength of mind to know what to do and how to do it. So I want you to remember you are goddess. You have the power of the divine in you.
Why are you continuing your sermon with the hater right there? Did she roll another
Yeah.
nat 1
Also-
perception?
Relating to this next line that I'm about to say, I really hope Mr. Scruggs is already in the hiding behind the bleachers watching this shit.
Oh, please.
Because this
please.
right here, can get you fired.
She pointed her finger at me.
You say one word, and I'll tear your scalp right off your head.
She was remembering Mickey Mouse. Then she turned to the girls again.
You are Minerva. You are Venus. You are Aphrodite. That's Aphrodite, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, great, we have Venus and Aphrodite.
You live on Mount Olympus. You are winners. You commune with Zeus, the god of all gods.
She turned and swept her hand toward Grunt.
Oh no.
But ma'am, I'm Venus. I'm from the wrong religion. How can I be with Zeus? It doesn't
Yeah,
make
Venus and
any
Aphrodite
sense.
are the same person. They might have been portrayed differently between cultures, but they're Venus is Aphrodite.
yeah. I think like
I mean,
maybe
yeah,
it-
kind
maybe-
of, but then Zeus wouldn't be called Zeus for Venus because he would be called something
Yeah.
else.
Be Jupiter, but Dick
maybe-
Bohrer doesn't know what he's talking about.
Maybe one of them, two of the girls of volleyballs are twins, so she has to like, she can't decide which one is Venus and
Probably.
Aphrodite.
I'll accept that.
I know I should.
There you go.
Should keep my mouth closed. Why won't I ever learn to mind my own business? But I started to snicker. She heard it.
I told you not to say one word, but he didn't.
I'm not saying anything. I'm just laughing. And when I laughed,
Well, I guess he did say something now.
and when I laughed right out
Yeah, you
loud.
blew it.
Roll. The roll.
And what are you laughing about?
You're calling Grunt Zeus.
That is funny.
Because I heard all.
I'm Zeus.
Yeah, I also like to stick my you know what where it doesn't belong, just like Zeus.
I have his virility.
Oh. This is a great line, by the way.
Let's do it.
Oh wait, no, never mind. That wasn't my line. That's
It's
Bean's line. But
That'd be
anyways,
great.
Grunt is Zeus. He's the living reincarnation of Zeus. He's divine.
Well, you shouldn't call him Zeus if he's divine. You should call him Jehovah. Grunt's a Jew.
But you shouldn't say the name of that god, you know?
Wait,
Yeah.
No, you clearly don't.
wait a fucking minute. They say God in the book, the physical book. They changed it to Jehovah in here. God.
Abraham Grunstein is a Jewish name. Isn't that right, Grunt? He landed right on top of me, growling like an angry lion. He bit my shoulder, and he banged on me with his fists. He was furious.
Average behavior for a high school student.
I screamed for all I was
What are you?
worth.
What is he doing, dude? He's like a.
Oh shit!
don't
Hang on. We got some cut content here. We got deleted scenes in this book. In the book,
Whoa.
he bit his shoulder. He straight up just bit Bean.
No, it said that right here.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I'm stupid. I'm stupid then. Never mind. Sorry.
He was killing me. Help! Get off me! Ow! Ow!
That's what someone who's getting killed says. Owie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also really hope Principal Scruggs is watching this.
Legally he has to act now.
The girl started beating on Grunt to get him off. I don't know what Miss Dump was doing. I would have been a bloody pulp if it hadn't been for Mr. Scruggs. He came out of nowhere, got a hammerlock on Grunt and peeled him off.
Damn. What a beast.
I couldn't move. My nose was bleeding. My eyes felt as if they were swelling shut. My shoulder felt as if he'd gone through with my skin to the bone.
Oh, okay. And now you can now is the point where we can have criminal charges put against him.
Also, I liked how his shoulder, he gave a gender to his shoulder. I mean, I guess nothing wrong with that, just I think it's funny.
Oh god, are you guys ready to see a really great scene? I just read it a little bit ahead.
I'm so ready. Let's go.
Let's not interrupt this next scene. We gotta power through this shit. Discuss it right after.
No commentary. Let us go. And
Okay.
just what's going on here, Miss Stumpf? Is this a class in religion or what? I want an explanation, and I want it right now!
Mr. Scruggs was mad. He got Grunt to stand up, but he didn't let go.
You move a muscle, and you'll be out of the school for good!
Put him out! Get him out of here! He deceived me!
Miss Dump was in shock.
I thought he was Zeus in the flesh, but he's not! The true Zeus merely speaks, and people do his will. Zeus never attacks. Take him to your office, do anything but get him out of here. I will not have anyone that vicious in here assisting my girls.
But you can't do this to me!
Grunt was furious.
I'm...
Girls. 3 times around on the double, and then we'll talk strategy for Wednesday.
She was ignoring Grunt, but I could tell she was upset. She was shaking the way she did in Mr. Scruggs' office when she was bawling me out for writing my column. And I knew why. She hated God so much that she hated Grunt now that she knew he was a Jew. One of God's chosen people.
Oh my fucking goodness gracious.
Can we dissect this now?
Okay, I didn't read that far ahead.
Yeah.
Holy.
Okay, so first of all, yes, fucking Zeus attacked people. The gods were spiteful assholes.
Yeah, the Greek gods were dicks.
It's almost like Miss Stump is just making shit up.
No.
Just so she can save her ass.
I mean, this whole Greek shit doesn't even make sense if you want to portray new age shit, but like... This was written by Dick Bohrer. Of course, he doesn't know anything about the thing he's attacking.
Yeah, like if he knew what he was writing about, he would have like use your crystals, girls, and then the lead would be these are just glass.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
At
I
least
guess the visualizing stuff was closer, but like the whole Greek god thing is just...
yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't know what he's talking about.
Well, at least Grunt's gone, but you still need to get rid of Miss Stump.
Yeah. The way Miss Stump is acting here, I think she's just like trying to save face now that she's no Mr. Scruggs is here. The girls began to run single file and loping steps around the sides of the gym. Becky whispered as she went by.
I'm sorry.
Becky?
Which one was this?
Oh,
Becky
yeah.
again?
Oh, that's me. Thanks, Bean. You're a marvel.
The Lord's the Marvel back, I called softly
He's
after.
the Captain Marvel.
He gave me the idea. I was still sitting on the floor. I was okay.
You see, the Lord came to me in a dream and said, Bean, you have to have the shit kicked out of you again.
I mean, no, Dick Bohrer loves writing martyrs, so that tracks.
Yeah.
I was okay, but I hurt all over.
All it took was a broken nose.
Alright. Over here, line up.
We still need Stop Your Girls from Mr. Squawks.
Right.
Oh, no, wait, never mind. Sorry.
It's fine. Yeah, I got you. Stop your girls, Miss Stumpf.
Mr. Squawks ordered.
I want to talk to all of you right now.
Miss Stumpf blew her whistle.
Over here, line up.
The girls gathered in a line in front of their coach.
Mr. Scruggs wants to say a few more words.
What? Watch me spank your coach. I don't like what I saw here today, Miss Stumpf. And I think I need to say something to all of you together. You're a team that we were all hoping would win another state championship for our school. But there are things going on here that I simply will not put up with.
He let Grant go and gave him a push.
And by push, he's like shoved him. Boom! You stand over there, Grunt. You're a part of all this too.
He cleared his throat.
Funny, because I'm coughing right now because of the voice. Here we go. What does this goddess's business have to do with volleyball, Miss Stumpf? Beans. Right. Oh God. I almost pronounced my entire belief in God, but I had to say beans right. You're preaching new age religion when you should be teaching these girls how to play their sport. From what I've seen of this team, they don't know one thing of playing volleyball. And whose fault is that, Miss Stumpf?
She didn't say a word.
I've received a number of complaints from parents about what you are doing with our team, and yet I'm acting on them only now.
Yeah, yet I didn't do anything about Bean told me to come here, I guess.
The girls all murmured.
And my personal representative to your team, Bean Spencer.
That's not his legal name.
Who I almost had arrested by the cops.
From my own
He's
amusement.
playing three-dimensional chess the whole time.
Three-dimensional chess? But that's already chess!
4D chess, I don't know.
Isn't it only 2D? Yeah, who knows?
Oh, it's 4. Oh, I think I got it. Never mind. Here we go. Has given me day-by-day report with dates on each report. Why did I mention this? I have no idea. Telling me what you have said.
Miss Stump's eye narrowed again as she turned and looked at me.
He's playing Pong. Thank you, CKD.
Okay. So he was your spy. You lied to me, Scruggs.
You're wrong. He's my volleyball spy.
Yeah.
Ooh, name drop.
He raised an eyebrow at that. He didn't like being called a liar, and he didn't like being called by just his last name.
I told you when you and he were in my office and he was my personal representative. At that time, I did not have anything against you, Miss Stumpf. Not in public, anyway. But I have received more complaints from the parents. I've sent notes to you to tell you. I dated all those notes. I've kept you informed of my concern throughout the season, Miss Stumpf.
And then he turned to the girls.
Wait a minute. He kept sending him. He kept sending her letter after letter about all this shit, and she didn't read them or something.
I guess not.
And what's this I hear you don't like your student trainer? Is it true he went into your locker room on several occasions when you were dressing?
We're finally addressing that.
And I didn't do anything about these complaints. I didn't take them seriously until now. I'm a great principal.
Yeah.
Someone should do something about that. Not me. Of course.
He
I'm gonna stop the Palpatine voice for a bit.
He turned to Miss Stumpf.
Oh, guys, I have to leave right now.
Thank you. We appreciate you.
All right. I gotta
Enjoyed
get some
having you,
work.
man.
All right. I nominate to be Miss Stump. If she has any lines, I nominate Adam. Because I don't think
Oh,
you
thank you.
really voiced any characters. So.
Hell yeah,
Or
brother.
at least that much. And then whoever gets Becky, who I don't know who else is also not voicing many characters.
I guess I can take Becky.
Yeah, Julius. What
All right.
to say?
All right, guys. I'll see you maybe in the next stream. Yeah. All
Yeah.
Have at it.
right. Peace out.
Later, man.
Bye.
Bean, do you have anything to say at this time?
I stood slowly to my feet. I'd like to ask Tina and Lizzie something,
Yes?
he said. Were you girls really sick?
I was.
Tina said as she turned and looked at Lizzie.
I had a terrible headache. I felt all jittery inside. The room was swimming, and I just passed out.
Is that what happened to you, Lizzie? I said. She nodded.
Oh, Lizzie. Am I Lizzie? Or who's Lizzie?
Lizzie is you.
Oh,
You're
it's
Lizzie.
it's me. Sweet.
Yeah.
Tina and I were so thirsty. We drank it down before we remem.
I didn't let her finish.
A classic Bean.
Yeah.
Not letting women talk.
The rest of your girls weren't drinking any of that lemonade, were you? I said. That's why your blouses were always covered with juice. You were...
Wait, hold on. This we never noticed this before? It's almost as if Dick Bohrer needed some piece of evidence to call back on, so he added it in post.
So they were just soaked in
Just
lemonade. Like that's not obvious.
Yeah, that's not
No one
suspicious.
noticed that, I guess.
Yeah.
No one noticed Emperor's roofing just and no one noticed the lemonade coming down from their mouths.
No one noticed their blouses were like completely soaked and sticky.
You were putting the cups up to your lips and keeping your mouth closed, weren't you?
Mr. Scruggs.
Ruby said, stepping forward from the line.
May I speak for the girls?
Yes, Ruby.
When Bean had told Becky that Eddie and his friends were going to bring in lemonade to help raise our blood sugar, we got scared. We don't trust those guys. We decided we'd pretend to drink it, but we'd keep our mouths closed. We'd let it spill on our shirts. I drank it the first day to see if they doctored it up. I got a bad headache and I felt all jittery. Bean drank some too and he felt the same way, right, Bean?
I nodded.
And why didn't you report this to me?
Mr. Squax asked.
Very good question, actually, now that I'm thinking about it.
We're gonna get a very good answer in a bit.
think this is the same.
Is Ruby or Bean?
I think it's Ruby because of the we. Bean has no friends, so Bean can never talk about we.
Yeah.
Of course.
Well, we talked to you before when we were having problems and you didn't believe us. We figured we wouldn't get anywhere if we talked to you again, I guess.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense. That makes too much sense. This guy is terrible. Everyone, this whole district needs to be shut down. And this Eddie and his friends.
Ask Grunt, I said.
Grunt?
Mr. Squawks turned to him.
I want an explanation. Grunt? That's me, shit! Fuck, I forgot! It was me!
How could you forget that was you? You're like the iconic voice of this.
I don't know! They're just some guys I know. Students here? No, they come in after school to shoot a few baskets. They also rapped quite terribly.
Yeah.
Oh no.
There was
Oh
no
shit, rapper alert.
There was no way Mr. Squawks could object to that because we are a public school.
Oh god, was he?
Okay.
What? No! Yeah,
That's how it works.
Like strangers in their school just because you're a public
Yeah,
school?
you can. Wait, that's not how it works. You can't go to a public school and just use their basketball courtyard without permission. That's not how it works in the States.
Trust me, we know. They are your friends? Well, yes. Guys from my neighborhood. With a police record.
No, this has been. With a
shit, sorry.
police record? I asked.
Oh shit, sorry. Well,
He held up his hands.
maybe one or two.
Why would you admit to that?
Yeah,
You don't have to say,
Because
say
he's
anything.
stupid, he's grunt. Don't question it.
save this exact question for the next line from Grant Drugs, I asked.
Well, maybe a little. His brain is so focused on the horny that he can't process literally anything else.
We can have a little drugs, it's okay.
I'll follow up through on this, girls.
Mr. Squawks said.
Well, better yet, the police will, and we all know how reliable the police can be in this town.
Yeah. I need to ask Grant some things, Mr. Squawks, I said.
Go ahead.
You weren't in the gym when Eddie and his friends were rapping about sugar, joy juice, lemonade, were you?
Wait, were they rapping about putting drugs in the lemonade? What?
Yeah, I think so. No, this is the first time I've heard of it because I don't listen to their raps. It's terrible.
Eddie didn't tell you about it?
No, I don't listen to them. I would have remembered.
Why would he want to do that?
So they'd win, I guess, and then I'd win.
Yeah.
I'll stop being so creepy right now.
Also, they'd lose. As I said that, I got a new idea. I turned and looked across the gym. Kimberly, I called. I have some questions I'd like to ask you too. She got up and walked quickly across the floor to the door. She was leaving fast. Yeah, she was writing a column for the newspaper.
Okay.
I said. I need her.
Kimberly!
Mr. Scruggs called. She let the door close behind her and then she opened it again.
Yes?
We need you here.
Me?
Yes! Come back, please!
But I have important.
What part of come over here don't you understand? It will have to wait.
Mr. Scruggs said.
I want you to come back here.
She closed the door slowly and walked just as slowly to where we were standing.
Do you know anything about this lemonade business?
Mr. Scruggs asked her.
Yes, you! I'm addressing you specifically!
Well, I heard about it from the other girls and other people.
Oh god, Bean, go on.
Yeah. I knew he wouldn't get anything out of her with questions like that. May I ask her something? I said.
Sure, Bean, go ahead.
You hate Miss Stumpf, don't you? Nice question, with no question mark.
Not a question.
It's like that. It's like this in the physical book too. So this is his vision.
Well, I wouldn't call it hate.
She kicked you off the team because you smart-mouthed her, but you didn't say what you did because you were mean. You said that because you hated to see her making a fool of Grunt. Isn't that right?
Well...
Her face was turning red. You hate her for making a fool of Grunt, don't you? And that's why you asked Grunt those questions in the Chronicle office the other day. You didn't ask him about the drugs in my locker, like you said you would. You asked him why he let an old lady flirt with him when he could have any girl he wanted. You like him, huh?
What the
You like kissing boys, don't you?
You like kissing them and all junk, and don't you? What the fuck? What the fuck?
She was getting mad, but she just stood there and didn't answer. How come you knew about those drugs in my locker, Kimberly? Only Mr. Scruggs and the police, and I and whoever put them there knew about them. Did you put them there?
What? How many people are in this fucking conspiracy?
Yeah, CKD, Kim sus.
Hey, you know, I'll be honest,
Sussy Baka.
I didn't see this coming. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
me neither.
And here
Stick
Luna and
Bohrer,
I
I
all
guess.
thought,
Just Bohrer.
we all,
A
and here
genuine
we all
twist,
thought
finally.
that she was like at least out for his safety.
It's almost like this is a mystery novel now. Like was promised.
Her face had turned a bright red. She was furious.
Why does all of her words have dashes between them? No, I didn't put them there.
She spoke fast. Rat-tat-tat, like a machine gun.
Let me try that again. No, I didn't put them there.
Oh. Oh.
Nice.
Did you know who did?
No, I don't know who did.
If we keep this pace up, we can cover one book per stream. Then how did you know they were there? She didn't say a thing.
He spoke faster than the speed of sound. Answer him! You're making me do my job, and I hate that!
Mr. Scruggs said sharply.
Oh, all right.
She said.
I hated Mrs. Stump for ruining Grunt. He used to be such a great guy.
She
Really
pressed,
fell off.
Fire.
she pressed her fist against her lips and took sobbing breaths.
You made me me think he was a Greek god. She made him think he was a Greek god, and so high and mighty. We all thought that if we were mean to him, he'd wake up.
No! No! He was being a creep. That's why they were mean to him. What the fuck are you on?
Yeah, remember in Greek mythology when Zeus went into the girls' changing room with his big-ass camera?
Well, yeah, to be fair, Zeus was kind of a pervert. That's kind of what he's known for, so maybe that is the reason. He was
anything,
like,
they're
oh, I'm Zeus, that means I need to be a total creep.
If anything, they're reinforcing his behavior. I'm being victim blaming now. I'm sorry.
Tears were rolling down her face.
What the fuck?
Wait, where did we left? Okay. And when she kicked me off the team, I got so mad I dreamed this whole idea up. I figured if the girls got drunk, they'd lose, and she'd get fired.
What
I
do you
told
mean
Eddie
drunk? I
my
thought this
idea,
was drugs.
and he and his friends pulled it off.
I mean, I thought this was like cocaine or something.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
gonna get
that's-
explained now.
Okay.
What did they put in the lemonade? I said.
Vodka?
Vodka?
Yeah, it doesn't smell, and you can't taste it. But it
Okay.
Oh,
Wait,
fucking
Nick Bohrer
shit.
not know you can't.
You can't taste vodka. I'm
have
sorry,
drinking
Dick
vodka
Bohrer.
on many occasions. Yes, you taste it.
Dick Bohrer, is something wrong with your taste buds? I think you might need to see. Oh, wait, you're
Bohrer is
dead.
straight edge, so he doesn't actually know.
I mean, Dick Bohrer grew up during the Cold War, so... No, actually, he grew up before that, but he had a lot of... He grew up in a time with a lot of mistrust toward Russians, so maybe he doesn't know vodka.
I love that.
You didn't use drugs?
No, I didn't want anyone to get hooked. Yeah,
You
because
can get
alcohol's
hooked
not a drug, by the
you
way.
fucking idiot. I mean, I just made the same mistakes with saying I thought it was drugs. Like, no, alcohol is a drug, but yeah. I thought they were talking about, like, I guess more illegal stuff. But yeah, you can't get hooked on alcohol, come on.
Like, yeah, it's scientifically impossible to get hooked on alcohol.
Yeah, never happened.
Yeah, the anonymous alcoholics, they just talk about how they are not addicted.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Why did you drop Eddie? She hesitated. She didn't like that question. She'd explained the mystery, but everything came together too easy. Nobody had committed a crime. I think giving alcohol to minors is a crime, Dick Bohrer.
I think, yeah. Literally, you're spiking the punch. You are quite literally spiking the punch.
And it had to be a
reading
lot
it.
because, like, one girl was, like, on the ground.
Nobody had done anything really wrong. Spiking lemonade is bad, but you don't go to jail.
Oh, okay.
It's actually consistent with
Two
Night
girls
Watcher.
almost
The
died.
Egglestons, they spiked the punch, but nobody went to jail. They didn't go to jail because in this universe, apparently, you could just do that.
I guess, yeah, as long as it's just alcohol, because apparently it's...
Apparently, it's illegal. So.
Nope. Kim was scared. She wasn't telling everything she knew. She was scared of Eddie. She knew something the rest of us didn't know.
He's a drug dealer. Who's next?
You.
Mr. Scruggs.
Okay, gotcha. Right. Sorry. Where is?
They're waiting.
Where waiting?
Mr. Scruggs said.
want to tell.
She said, looking around.
It'll get out that I told. I'm afraid they'll try to get me.
Oh, honestly, that's a fair fear in this town.
Yeah. Okay, I said.
Okay.
Let me ask you a question. If the answer is no, tell us it's no. But if the answer is yes, don't say anything. Then no one can accuse you of wetting on him.
It's the equivalent thing.
You're just you're not even doing like a weird cipher switch. You're just giving the answer by not giving the answer. What the fuck is wrong with you? The question?
Question?
She asked. Did you drop Eddie because he wanted to start putting drugs in the lemonade? He wanted to get the girls hooked so he could start a little business of his own on the side by supplying them with drugs.
Oh, would that even work? Because they wouldn't know what they had in their drinks?
Yeah, everyone...
This feels like it... Maybe the DARE program in America funded this book. This is what it's feeling like right now.
We waited. Kim didn't say a word. And what about Bean's canteen and the drugs in my locker? I said.
Is that me?
Yeah,
that's you.
Yeah.
Well, I tried to get you to change to soccer, but no. You had to get Mr. Scruggs' permission. You were his special representative.
But that doesn't explain why you did it, I said.
You're next.
I was just trying to put the blame on you because you get on my nerves. You never smart mouth. You never swear. You're always sweet Jesus. You've always so blamed. You're always so blamed, right? Why don't you ever do anything wrong? Oh my god.
Thing number one, the line "you're always so blamed right" is in the book. Second off, yes, he fucking smart mouthed.
Yeah, that's the one thing that he definitely did more than once.
Yeah, Bean's a little bit of a smartass, so sometimes.
Also, was this written by the Coming of Epic? I hate you because you're literally too perfect. I used to be the smartest kid in the school.
Everybody laughed and applauded and cheered when she said that. It was as if they all felt this that way.
Congratulations! Congratulations! Congratulations!
Everybody, so I guess Mr. Scruggs is laughing and applauding and cheering as well.
Ah, ha, ha, ha. They hated Bean because he told the truth.
Hey, I smiled, but inside I was saying, "Thank you, Lord. You're getting through to these guys." I guess getting through to these guys is landing the slam dunk on Bean.
This person just admitted to trying to frame you for drug trafficking. What is even happening?
Hey,
I'm pretty sure that means she committed a crime.
Yeah.
I mean, she literally did. She put drugs in his locker. What the fuck?
Also, what did she put in the locker? Was it just Advil? Was it literally Advil?
I don't think it was stated.
Because I don't think, call me crazy, but I don't think drug dealers just straight up sell pills.
They can. Drug dealing, it's very common to, like, for people to sell things like, opiates, Percocet, stuff like that on the streets. If you're not selling heroin, you can sell that. So
okay, fair enough. All right.
They do sell pills. It depends on your dealer. Depends on where you go to.
Gotcha. Right.
Hey, it's called New Life, not New Age, I said.
Fuck.
It's what you get when you trust Jesus as your savior.
Shut the fuck
okay.
up.
See, what did I tell you, Mr. Scruggs?
Kim said.
This kid is too smart. Oh my
Fuck.
god.
Oh, fuck
Right.
We're
off.
talking
off.
about framing you for drug trafficking.
Fuck right
What
off.
is going on?
Fuck off, Dick
Don't-
Bauer.
Why are we laughing
Don't
about?
break your arm jerking yourself off, Dick Bohrer.
Why are we laughing about? Why are we laughing about Jesus or something? What is happening?
Holy hell, man.
Everybody laughed again. Any mention of Jesus made them nervous.
Nice.
No one is
That's making me perplexed right now.
You'll pay for Bean's bike, Grunt.
Mr.
And if
Scruggs
not,
said.
he'll follow you for all time. They'll make a shipper rap about you.
Yes, sir. I've never been more limp. Sorry, that was too much.
Yeah, I hoped Grant would learn a lesson. That he didn't have to be a tyrant or pretend to be something he wasn't in order to have friends.
Or try
That's
to
not the
beat
lesson.
people up.
What? No.
Or beat people up or stalk women in the changing room, like stuff like that. You
There's
mean
nothing
he's
wrong-
not getting suspended after what he did?
There's nothing wrong with having an antagonist see the error of their ways, but like, he's straight. This is the point. His accusations are not what the actual crime was here. I'll meet you and Grunt and Kimberly in my office now, Miss Stumpf. Please kindly wait for me there.
Miss Stumpf hadn't said a thing. And she certainly didn't wait for Grant. She stomped out ahead of him and didn't look back. When the three of them had gone, Mr. Scruggs turned to the team.
I have an announcement, girls. I've made up my mind. I'm going to transfer Miss Stumpf and find you a new coach. No, fire her! Blacklist her from the fucking teaching industry.
And the dark side of the teachers
I mean,
unions,
if
you
she's-
know.
If she's at another school, she's not our problem anymore.
You should have heard those girls. They screamed and clapped and whistled and yelled and squealed. They ran up and tucked him like he was giving them $1 million.
Hang on, let's see. Wait a minute, Hey, wait a minute, I'm not through.
They
call...
calmed
sorry, go
down
on.
just a little.
It's probably going to take some time to find the right person, so I've decided to give you another student trainer. I'm asking Bean to take over.
Why? Why not someone who knows something about volleyball?
He no sooner
Bean
mentioned...
is so smart, remember?
Yeah.
I guess, yeah.
He'd no sooner mentioned my name than all of them screamed and rushed over to me. Talk about hugs and kisses.
Yeah, that's realistic.
I tried to lift my arms and hide behind my hands, but Grunt had bitten so hard I couldn't. I got so tickled that I just laughed and let them do it.
Okay.
And say, it wasn't that bad either. Hey, I knew these girls weren't Grunt's girls anymore. They were mine.
Oh no.
Oh, no!
You've become the thing you swore to defeat! Like, what the fuck?
Oh, I don't like that line.
What the fuck is this? The abyss is, the abyss is
Sun
staring
being
back
heel
at you
turn.
and saying, nice job. Why?
Okay, let's do a short break and then we cover 2 more chapters.
Alright.
Okay, sure. Sure, I guess.
Okay, we'll be back soon.
Yeah.
Okay, we are back. Adam had to drop out, but we are still here too. Me, John, and Julius are still here too.
The J Squad.
Plus C.
Wait, no, that's not Joaquin. Shit.
Yeah.
66% of the J Squad.
Just pretend Clemens starts with a J.
Yeah, I think
It's silent, but felt.
I'm Clemens with a C. I have really big problems with Clemens that starts with K, but Clemens that starts with J, I'm okay with that.
It's not. At least be glad there's not an H somewhere in there. But yeah, like we were saying just off stream, like the conflict is pretty much complete. Like all of the characters that we care about, save for the villain introduced three chapters ago, it's done, right?
Well, unless there's gonna be a chapter where it's like Miss Dumb shows up again to get revenge on Bean or something.
Oh,
So
whatever.
maybe it will pull something like that.
We're gonna read
Some last minute conflict.
a bit more.
Yeah, so after this long chapter 16, we have chapter 17, and it's barely half a page.
Yeah.
Who the funk it? Well, did we go to work? You would have thought we had a gale warning and we had to get ready. I sent out a call through the student body for anyone with real volleyball expertise to come help us.
Like the old
Yeah,
players
maybe-
that left.
Yeah, maybe make someone like that your student trainer or something. I don't know.
Yeah. I got books out of the library. There was this really nice mystery sports novel, Volleyball Spy.
It was weird. They all hated this kid, even though he was right the entire time.
I had Ruby make friends with that server from Jefferson who pounced our noses through the floor. And I called for practice. Those girls lived volleyball. Every waking minute they weren't in class or doing homework, they were on the court practicing and playing our games. Me too.
Hashtag me too.
Okay.
And it showed. It was like Mr. Scruggs told me. When something clicks, the right time and the right combination, the right people and the right place, you can go all the way to the top. Would you say you imagined something and then did it?
Oh,
no. He really did become the thing he swore to destroy.
Well, we had 4 right things and then some because these girls were natural athletes. It was like getting ketchup out of a bottle. What? What are these?
No. Keep on reading. It all will make sense.
You struggle to get the first drop and after that it floods.
Yeah, see, it all makes sense now.
Our game on Wednesday, we were even ready on that first Wednesday. Hey, you could even smell the difference. Talk about...
oh, he's become grunge now.
Yeah, sniff in the difference.
It's like you die the hero or live long enough to become the villain. Holy shit! This is Bean's villain arc.
Talk about attitude and enthusiasm. Man, we were ready. We slaughtered them.
Literally, there was blood everywhere. Why do you think I mentioned ketchup before?
Oh god.
We went right on through our season like we were cutting through butter with a hot knife.
Because we had hot knives.
1000-degree knife.
Through volleyball net.
And the games I got the most kick out of were the ones with Madison and Grant. We got
not grunt, Grant.
Yeah.
Big difference.
We got the last laugh on both those teams. We laughed them right off the floor while we carried off the league cup. Love it.
We showed them no mercy.
So,
TKD.
this basically reads like Nick Bohrer wanted to finish this book with chapter 17. But
Yeah.
there are 21 chapters, so why did he summarize the season?
All right then. So let's get.
Yeah.
I think there's more. A little bit.
Yeah. Chapter 18, we make the playoffs. Yeah, way to spoil it.
What? No, I want to see. I want no tension anymore. No spoilers.
The entire student body was at the bus to wave us off. In fact, everybody who had a car loaded it with kids and trailed us out of town, honking horns and banging on the doors.
Come on.
Come on, man.
They were yelling,
Go Toppers!
Beat
Beat
Plainfield!
Plainfield. Go Toppers. Beat Plainfield.
That's the, I hate that last part. Yes, of course they're gonna. That's implied.
Yeah. Boy, talk about thrills. And the girls were more excited than I was. They were rid of Miss Stump and rid of Grunt. We'd won our tri-country league. We felt like the whole world was our cookie. Some of the mothers came along as chaperones. They were as hyped as the rest of us. Our first game would be against Plainfield, champions of the Southern Cities Conference. We would be playing on a neutral court at the high school in Warrenton. Not as many kids from our school would be at our games on Wednesday as would come on Thursday if we won.
This is just boring. Like, why you're just front loading everything. You could just say we are going to the playoffs or some shit. All right.
Yeah,
Oh wait, yeah, already did.
Yeah.
Mr. Scruggs said that if we made it through Wednesday, he would excuse school a half day Thursday and all day Friday. Warrenton was an hour's drive from Sunny Hills. That gave us time to settle down. One by one, the cars trailing us turned back. Okay, girls, I called to everybody. I was standing beside the driver, looking back at the passengers. Since I'm in charge as your student trainer, I want to set up strategy. We need a spokesman for the team. Who's it gonna be? Ruby.
Ruby.
Several girls said at once. That seemed fine since Ruby was the captain.
Why didn't you settle this? Why didn't you settle this before? You know?
Yeah, before they didn't talk, they just were on their winning streak. Not talking at all, just winning game after game.
Gotcha. Right.
Okay, Ruby, why don't you come up here and we'll talk about what we are going to do. She came out of her seat and walked up the aisle, slapping hands with the girls she passed. She turned around when she got to the front and put her arm around my shoulders. All the girls laughed. I guess I turned red. That made them laugh all the more. But I let her keep it there and we talked strategy. Okay, Ruby, do you know who we report to when we get to Warrenton?
Mr. Scruggs said that a tournament official will meet us at the high school. He'll get on the bus and direct us to our motel. We'll leave our suitcases in our rooms and go to the school for lunch.
What's our bus number? Anybody? Nobody knew. I asked the driver and he told us it was number 82. Okay, everybody, it's 82. If you get lost around all the school buses, and there will be a lot of them, just ask the drivers to help you find 82. Remember, 82. Shout it, 82.
Riveting.
82. Holy shit, this is boring.
82. 82.
82. Holy crap.
Yeah, for the rest of my life, whenever I see the number 82, I will be like, holy shit, is that a motherfucking Dick Bohrer reference?
Holy shit! Is that a bus?
It's the bus number.
Holy shit! This is boring as hell. I'm starting to think maybe if we skip every other line, we missed zero context.
You think this business about what is the bus number isn't plot relevant? Everybody shouted.
You called me out right there.
We asked the official how long we have to at the motel and how long we have for lunch. The reason I'm going over all of this is because I heard of guys losing the Olympics because they got mixed up on where they were supposed to be and when. Let's pay close attention every time we get directions. And don't believe any changes unless they come from an official.
Yeah, what are the chances the official is Miss Stumpf?
Yeah.
Way to go, babe.
Mayona-chan, someone shouted from the back.
Way to go, babe!
Yeah. One other thing I want to do is count off. The number you get is the number you'll keep all through the tournament. Every time we have a team meeting or have an appointment with the bus driver or whatever, we're going to count off. We've got to know who's here and who's missing. Make note of who has the number in front of you and after you, so we can always know who we're waiting for. They counted off all around the bus. I even made the chaperones take a number and I did too. And one more thing. Anybody who's late 3 times has to eat a red hot jalapeno pepper in front of everybody.
Oh shit! It's the ghost pepper challenge, but like it's ancestor.
Yeah, but in lame, yeah.
It's lame.
Eat it and swallow it. Mrs. Finster. I love how she's just Mrs. Dark in German.
Oh, yeah.
Miss Dark.
Gloomy.
Miss Dark.
Will you
Mr. Gloomstily.
will you pick up a bottle of Mexican Red Hots at some store? This is someone again.
For any reason?
Someone asked.
Late for any reason?
Any reason?
For any reason, I said.
What if you got diarrhea from the red hot pepper? Any reason?
Well, no, you eat it afterwards. Well, I guess you have to eat it again because you'll be late again after that.
Yeah. It's a vicious cycle.
Yeah.
I got some whistles and cheers. They all knew what a bummer it was to have to wait for late people. Now, what do we know about playing field? I asked. Ruby took over then and told the girls everything anybody had told her and everything she'd read in the papers. She had a mind like a sponge. It seemed like everything she heard she memorized.
Soap. What is soap? I don't know where that came from, I'm sorry.
Yeah. She knew which players were good and what place they were good at. By the time she was
Santa Claus.
By the time she was finished, we were nearly to Warrington. Okay, gang, any questions?
Yeah.
Someone said.
Why did Coach get mad when you told her Grunt was Jewish?
We had like a whole season of games off screen. Why are you asking me just now? A lot of time has passed since then.
He just really wondered what had been in his mind all of the time.
Because New Age people hate anything to do with God, I said.
Oh God.
Yeah, because
time for another preach.
You can't be a non-religious Jew, I guess.
You can't. There's no such thing as an ethnic Jew, okay? And wow, I feel Can we stop? Can we like stop saying Jew when we come across this? I feel like it feels bad. The way that he keeps referring to them saying as Jew instead of Jewish, it seems like it's like this. It's like there's a a Freudian slip there, for lack of a better term.
Uh,
Oh well, moving along, I guess.
So now someone has to ask, well, how did you know?
Did you know?
I pray about everything I do. I just ask God for help. Then I thought of that and said it. Hey, God answers prayer, guys. Not Minerva, not Zeus. It's God.
Good God. Way to go, God.
Someone shouted. Everybody applauded. Some girls
Everyone was smiling.
Some girls called out, Amen, Amen.
Amen. Amen.
And,
Thank you, Jesus.
hey, they weren't being sassy or rude to God. They weren't Christians. Those were the only religious words they knew. Yeah.
What about Minerva? What about all this fucking bullshit? By definition, that is a religious thing. By definition.
yeah, but they didn't believe in that either. That was just all this dump's doing.
You're not wrong.
There were no more questions. Ruby and I sat down in 2 empty seats by the door. You were good, Ruby, I said. You... Oh yeah, this is Bean again. You can always count on Ruby to come through.
You didn't do so bad yourself. Grant could never have done it like you did. The girls wouldn't have listened to a word. And hey, I haven't forgotten what you said about Jesus, Bean. I'm just not ready yet.
Ready for Jesus.
Take your time, kid. Because I'm an old man, I call you kid. But but don't keep him waiting for too long. Just remember, he is the one who forgives. He loves us.
I like
But
the
not if
idea,
you
like,
make him wait too long, I guess.
I like the idea that, like, it's like he's like thin and scrawny, you know, and he's like, don't take your time, kid.
Just
Okay,
as we were told, an official met us at the Warrenton High School and took us to our motel. We got our stuff in our rooms and met back at the bus. We counted off. Everybody was there on minute.
Good we got to you, Bean. It's good we got you, Bean.
Amy Wilson said.
Nice.
If it had been Grant, we would have waited till Christmas.
On the way to the cafeteria, I put Becky in charge of rounding up everybody we were to play at 3. I don't know why they were letting me be so bossy. I never got away with any of this at home. You're a kid. You aren't gonna be bossy at home. That would be weird.
God had given me the privilege to be bossy.
But someone had to, and I figured it might as well be me. Well, we ate and found someone to take us to the gym and show us where the locker rooms were. Now, it's not that I'm suspicious, but I checked with a couple of officials to make sure that what the guide was telling us was correct. I could see someone from Plainfield telling us to go to the wrong place so that we would miss our game completely and forfeit our way out of the tournament.
What the fuck? There are actually people that are as psychopathic as other people? Oh god, maybe it's not this town, maybe this whole world is fucked up.
We found that the high school had gotten a lot of mats and blankets for the locker room so our girls didn't have to leave the gym to find a place to rest. They rested and got dressed and out on the floor on time. Everybody was in place at the whistle. Our game started and we were off with a bang, winning the first one 15-2. Now don't get overconfident. I told the girls in the huddle. Take your time, keep your cool. It worked. Plainfield caught fire halfway through the second game and tied the score at 10-10. But we kept cool and walked off with that match and the next one.
Great.
We put one opponent down. We had another game that night at 8:30.
Oh my god, let's do something.
Holy fuck, this is boring!
This is just high school volleyball without volleyball. It's just telling you how the game went.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
The State High School Athletic Association took us to dinner. They had a little program and introduced the winners of the first round. We whooped and hollered for ourselves. I was glad that the girls didn't flex their muscles or glare like bulls. That always seemed like little kid stuff to me.
Okay.
The hell does that mean? Whatever.
We played Orange High School of the central cities of the league that night. We had scattered our scoring in the game against Plainfield. Neither Ruby nor Becky seemed to be the star, but both of them began to establish themselves as the players in control. It was point, 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 point from Becky and more of the same from Ruby every time they rotated up to serve.
Do you guys think we should maybe, like, I don't know, wait till next time to finish this? Because, like, it's gotta be more of this from now on. It's gotta be, you know what I'm saying?
We can let us finish this chapter.
Very well. I guess so.
Of course, that meant the other girls had to do their part. And boy howdy, they sure did. We walked over Orange and nothing fled.
Great.
Reporters surrounded me while the girls were getting dressed. They wanted to know all about Ruby and Becky and why a 9th grader like me was here as the student trainer. Everything
Well, you see... and then explains what happened.
So you see.
Everything I said seemed to make them ask more questions, and I just told them the truth. Then I looked at my watch, and boy did I beeline it for our bus. Everyone else was already on board. Look, I'm sorry, it's just there were a whole lot of reporters who wanted to know all about you.
Oh shit, who's next?
Oh, yeah.
Ruby said.
We know, she was a cute 9th grade redhead from Orange. We saw her making eyes at you.
Okay, thank you for telling me that. We all needed to know that.
Redhead? Me? Never. It was reporters.
Yeah, we know all about it. Sunny Heights girls aren't good enough for you, huh?
What? No, don't you dare. You don't know how to write women. You don't know how to do it. Stop it now.
Everybody laughed.
We're just trashing you, Bean. Don't take it seriously.
It's a prank, you're being filmed. Okay, that's
It's all a
better.
prank show, you see.
You had me scared for a minute, I said. But there's one more warning I need to give you girls.
Praise Jesus. That's the warning. Never mind.
What's that?
I know reporters. Anytime there's a dark horse team, they are going to play it up. We need to promise that none of us will read the papers while we're here. They groaned.
That was me groaning because I'm reading this.
Wants to take the someone?
How will we know how good we are?
Someone called out. It's called the final score, I said. Just read the final score. Mrs. Finster, will you have somebody buy one copy of all the newspapers for each girl on the team? One for our Chronicle, one for Mr. Scruggs, and one for me? She nodded and said she would. That way, I told everybody, we all get a copy to keep of every paper and none of you will get a big hat. And then I shouted, 'Cause we are good and we are going to win the gold.
We're
There's
good.
gold, I tell ya!
Talk about noise. We screamed and shouted all the way back to the motel. I really guess the bus driver appreciates them just screaming and shouting like animals.
Jesus Christ in heaven. Please.
When
Man,
the
I
bus-
hate my job.
When the bus pulled to a stop, I said one more thing. Hey, it's called discipline. You can run around this motel all night just because you're away from home and go home with the memory that you've won 2 games. Or you can go right to bed and get a good night's sleep and be state champions. Take your choice. They,
I'm not even like reading the book anymore because like it's not fun to read anymore. It's just seeing the play-by-play.
What you don't find this interesting. How it's just like, and then we won this game, and then we won this other game.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's super interesting. My bad.
they got off the bus chanting, "We want the gold!"
We want the gold!
We want the gold.
We want the gold!
We want the gold bean. I'm Palpatine.
Tomorrow we would find out. We'd see just how much they wanted the gold. Yeah, and
No wonder why Adam left. He saw how boring this was.
yeah. And I like how chapter 19 is called Almost and chapter 20 is called The End.
And
So-
then there's
so
a
it-
chapter after that.
Yeah.
Then it's not the end. Ugh, come on.
Yeah, I just like how it's almost the end.
All of this should have been one epilogue chapter. Come on.
Yeah.
Like after that fucking the girls were online, have a chapter where you go like, oh yeah, and then it all went good and we won the gold and everyone
Because-
felt
because-
awesome. That would have been enough. We're not gaining
Jesus.
anything from this.
And put in Jesus.
And
in
Jesus,
there.
yeah, you could still put in Jesus, but you still don't have to. You don't have to spread it out this much.
This is what happens when people that are too like crazy about a thing make media. It's they can't do it. Like it's just there's just so much logical inconsistencies they gotta like make to have their message across, and that message here is Jesus.
It's Jesus, Japanese.
Yeah. I think in the original draft it ended after chapter 17, which was like just half a side, half a page. And then the Moody Bible Institute was like, can you give us like 20 more pages, old Nicholas? Because we can't publish something so short. We have
Wait, did you
standards
just
here.
Did you just call him Dickolas?
Yes. It's still donut
And I
reference.
love it.
I didn't come up with it. That's a joke by the SDC.
I still love it.
Yeah. Yeah. They also have a joke that Billy Spencer's name is Billiam Spencer.
Oh yeah, Billiam, get back here. Guy's got like 5 or 6 nicknames. Oh well. Well, it's a good thing no one was here. I guess they dodged a bullet. But next week is next stream will be the last one we cover for this book, so we can finally be done with this fucking thing.
Yeah, I read the end there. Yeah, you are here, CKD, and we appreciate your activity in chat.
Thank you, man. We appreciate you being here.
Yeah, Because if you are late to the stream, you'll have to eat a jalapeno, even if it's your mother's funeral you're attending.
Yeah, I guess everyone except us and CKD has to eat jalapenos now.
Oh no.
Others.
Yeah, but I read the end and I think it's cheesy in a good, funny way that we can make fun of. So at least there's something to look forward to with the next stream.
Oh, whatever. What else do we have to tell the fine person watching? We got, the channel and stuff, hang out in the Discord server. And, I guess if you do not want to see this boring shit anymore, do not read, I guess.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.